About a month or so ago, when I was preparing video ideas for this year's VEDS, a good friend of mine suggested that I should cover a Disney Channel original movie that I only briefly remembered. 2009's Dadnapped. The movie, about a teenage girl and her father getting kidnapped by crazy fans, was sold to me as being among the worst, if not the worst, Disney Channel original movie ever made. So, intrigued as I was, I put the movie on Disney Plus one night to see if it was warranted. Turns out, it was. Dadnapped is filled with overacting and goo and bad acting and goo and a convoluted storyline and goo and goo and goo and goo, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Unlike most reviews that I've done so far, this one I feel like I have to walk you through to get the full effect. The story, as I said before, is about a father and daughter who, while on the road for a camping trip, take a detour to a convention all about the father's lead character, Trip Zoom. The father is a famous writer, you see, who apparently is so full of himself that he arrives at his ex-wife's place complete with Trip in tow, as well as a signed copy of one of his books for her, because that's totally a form of child support.
Hello, eBay.
Meanwhile, the daughter is not a fan of Trip, as she thinks that her father cares more about the fictional character than his own flesh and blood, which isn't exactly wrong. The convention that they go to is basically a discount San Diego Comic-Con filled with people trying to prove that they are Zoom enough. But it isn't good times for long, as a trio of fans dadnap the father, and the daughter sets out to find him. Crazy shenanigans with aid from the hotel manager ensue until she finds her father and his captors and is surprised that not only is he not pressing charges on the Three Stooges, but that he actually found the experience fun and calls them, quote, true fans.
I gotta tell you, these kids are great, and total 100% fans.
Yeah!
They part ways with the unholy trinity, only for the two of them to be captured once again, only this time by discount Harry and Marv from Home Alone. They're taken to the abandoned drive-in movie theater from Back to the Future Part 3, and are told that they will be let go once the father rewrites Marv's story into something that will be a hit. The three Muska dorks eventually find the hideout and attempt a distraction, which only backfires, causing them all to move locations once again to the hotel from the beginning of the film, which reveals that our friendly neighborhood hotel manager is the boss of Harry and Marv.
What a twist!
He doesn't care at all if the father's rewrite is good, but only that it has to be done so that he can sell the manuscript for big bucks. Three's company tracks them down yet again after following clues left behind by the daughter. They then rally the attendees together to help save the family in a climax that looks directed by the combined hosts of both Figure It Out and Super Sloppy Double Dare. Villains are defeated, heroes are saved, blah blah blah, end credits. I know I skipped over a lot of the relationship drama of the movie, but that's only because it's fairly standard and not at all convincing. They try to pull a hook where the daughter is sad that her father just isn't there for certain things in her life, like when she won a writing contest, but it's not really earned. He says that he writes because of her and that she is his inspiration, but no, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. These sentiments are in no way genuine. He does care more about Trip, a fictional character, than her. She is the one who reached her neck out to find him in the first place. And how does he react?
I gotta tell you, these kids are great, and total 100% fans.
Yeah!
The father is essentially just a kid who never really grew up. The story on the whole is just boring after a while, and the whole twist is something that even Disney Channel clearly didn't care about because they spoil it in commercials for the damn movie. The rest of the characters are just archetypes from other movies. The villains are completely ineffective, and the three amigos, try as they might, are just not funny comic relief. Although there is one moment where they try to set up a romance, which I've seen Disney princess movies with more convincing chemistry. It's just not a good movie. I know this isn't as in-depth as some of my other reviews this month, but honestly, what else is there to say? It's Dadnapped. It's easily the worst Disney Channel original movie I've seen in a long, long time, and is certainly not something I look forward to rewatching anytime soon. And there you go, guys, gals, and my fellow VEDS-ies. That was my kind of light roasting of Dadnapped. If you've seen it, if you have any fond memories of it, comment below, let me know. And until next time, I will see you later.